We tested the 5 most popular knots to tie the hook to the line, and the strongest will surprise you. The reason that I chose these 5 knots is because they are 5 of the most popular fishing knots there are. Not only are they popular, but oftentimes these are the first knots that you learn in fishing, and they will stick with you through your entire career.
This is How To Tuesday on the Tom Rowland Podcast, brought to you by Danco.
Most fish are lost because of bad knots, and most knots fail because people do not tighten them down properly. One of the things that we do is to lubricate the knot with spit or chapstick or something. You lubricate the knot, then you take a good turn with your hand, and you're going to pull these knots down really tight by using your Danco pliers. It's been proven that a knot will slip before it breaks every time. So what we're looking for is to tighten that down with our hands as tight as we can possibly get it while it's still in the boat. That's going to make for your strongest knot. We test these knots because we want to know exactly what the breaking strength of the knot is. Because if you go on YouTube and you look around, you'll find tons and tons of YouTube videos that will say, this is a very strong knot, or this is the strongest knot. But is it really? Unless you actually put it on the scale, you have no idea of what that is breaking at and what the percentage breaking strength is. The 5-turn clinch, the 5-turn improved clinch, the Palomar, the uni, and the non-slip mono loop. These are all knots that I tie on a regular basis for different reasons. But a lot of people ask, which is the strongest one? So today what we did is we tested a spool of 12-pound Daiwa J fluorocarbon. We tested that spool out by tying a bimini and then testing that line for its maximum breakage before we even started this, and that line broke consistently at 9.54 pounds. So all of the percentage breaking strength that we have is based off of the line breaking strength, not the label breaking strength on the spool. I tied each knot 3 times and broke them for an average. The 5-turn clinch. This is one that most people learn as their first fishing knot. It's very easy. The line goes through the hook 5 times around the standing line, through the hole right above the hook. Pull this tight with the standing line, not the tag end. The 5-turn improved clinch, it's exactly the same knot as the 5-turn clinch with 1 extra step. Pass the line through the hook 5 times around the standing line, goes through the loop that you've created right above the hook, and then pass it back through the other loop 1 more time, pull on the standing line, and pull it down tight. The Palomar, you pass a double line through the eye of the hook, tie an overhand knot, leave it loose, pass the loop over the hook, and pull this down tight with both the tag end and the standing line in your hand. The uni knot. Pass the line through the eye of the hook, leave yourself plenty of extra, make a loop, pass the tag end around both lines 5 times, pull the tag end tight, and then slide the knot down to the hook. The non-slip mono loop. We're going to tie an overhand knot in the line before we pass it through the hook. Now pass the tag end through the hook, pass it through the overhand knot that you've made 4 times around and back through the overhand. Hold the tag end while you pull on the standing line to tighten. Okay, here are the results. Coming in at 5th place, the weakest knot by far in the ones that we've tied, the clinch knot comes in at 65.6. At number 4, the non-slip mono loop comes in at 82.6% breaking strength. Number 3, the uni knot, 86.4%. Number 2, the improved clinch comes in at 90.5%. So you can see that 1 extra step of passing the tag end back through that 1 loop makes a remarkable difference in the knot strength. And number 1, it'll be no surprise to many of you, but a big surprise to some, the Palomar. It's a 97% knot. With this test, will you still use the knot that you grew up using, or will you switch to the Palomar, the improved clinch, or the uni? If you want to see the results to this test and all the tests that we've done here on the Tom Rowland Podcast, brought to you by Danco, go to the description and you can click the link. It'll take you to TomRowlandPodcast.com. You can download the free knot guide there.